This is what a week as a working artist actually looks like. Not just the painting part, but everything around it. Because most of it isn't what people expect. This is the part no one shows. Admin, emails, everything around the work. I think there's this idea that being an artist is just about making work. But a lot of it is deciding what to make, questioning it, managing everything around it, and trying to stay connected to why you're doing it in the first place. So I thought I would show you a week, honestly, without editing out the less interesting bits. Starting is usually the hardest part. Not because I don't know what to do, but because there are too many options. Do I continue this? Do I start something new? Once something changes, it's easier to respond to. And the first marks are usually the bravest ones. This is the part people expect, where it looks like everything is working. But even here, I'm constantly deciding what to keep, what to push, what to leave. This is also part of it. Emails, admin, organisation. For example, this week I had to do a bit of tidying up, ready for the open studios. The things that don't feel creative, but just make the work possible. Some days this takes over more than I'd like. This is usually the point where I start questioning things. Not just the piece, but the direction, the decisions, sometimes the whole process. You don't usually see this part as much, but it's consistent. Most of the work is actually responding, not getting it right the first time, but adjusting, shifting, rethinking. The painting always becomes something slightly different than what I started with. Stepping away is part of the process, even if it doesn't feel like it. A lot of clarity comes from when I'm not looking at the work. Coming back with a new perspective changes how you see everything. Things that felt wrong yesterday don't always feel wrong anymore, or sometimes they do. And you know exactly what it is you need to do next. It's less about certainty and more about just staying with it. Trust the process. I think what surprised me most about being an artist is how much of it isn't about making. It's about deciding, questioning, continuing anyway. The work is just one part of it. The rest is learning how to stay with the process. If you're curious about the work that comes out of all of this, keep an eye on my feed because I'll be posting updates regularly. So there you go. That's my life. That's my art process. Warts and all. Thank you for being with me this week. I'm going home for my tea now. Thanks for watching. Bye.